Audacious move wrongly overruled, but Dutchman should bite his tongue. If I have an overriding wish for the Mexican Grand Prix, aside from Lewis Hamilton satisfying my patriotic bias by securing his fourth world title, it is that we have an encore of fast rising star Max Verstappen's breathtaking dash and daring as demonstrated in his showcase last corner Button overtake astounding final flourish at the USA Grand Prix. The well-deserved, audaciously won third place it gained him was sadly, badly and wrongly overruled by a steward who cruelly relegated Verstappen to fourth place when he reckoned the Red Bull racer had unfairly cut a corner to pass Ferrari's Kimi Räikkönen in just about the most exciting and dramatic finale we have seen all season. It is a mystery why the unnamed official punished Verstappen with a 5 seconds penalty when at the same point other drivers had been as blameworthy, cutting the corner, without any retribution. Little wonder an enraged Red Bull team voiced their anger with leader Chris Horton slamming it as an unbelievably harsh decision. His outcry was matched on the length and breadth of pit lane. Rightly so. Mercedes three-time world champion turned chairman Niki Lauda, whose influence and opinion are universally respected, hurried to add his outspoken onslaught when, for once, he sided with hot rival Horton and blasted the verdict. "That is the worst decision I have ever seen," was the stern Austrian's hit on the official. "Max did nothing wrong. It is ridiculous to destroy our sport with that kind of decision. It was a normal overtaking move by Max on Kimi." Even 2007 champion Räikkönen, whose third place was salvaged by the Verstappen punishment, added noteworthy strength to the protest when he admitted, "I have no idea why he was penalized. He did nothing wrong, and here I must offer a criticism and a warning to Verstappen. It is not his responsibility to abandon diplomacy and engage in verbal blasts at erring officialdom, however painful their rulings might be. And he was wrong, very wrong in his public outcry to accuse the steward of being stupid and an idiot. It may have been a reflex reaction, but it was still unforgivable, and Horton would do well to remind his driver that such criticism is the sole duty of the team's vast army of spokesmen. Drivers, in the hurly-burly of the action, have enough on their minds without involving themselves in pointless ding-dongs with the officials when a provident silence would be preferable and wiser. Admirable, too. With the gusto of criticism left to the team's hierarchy, drivers can get on with the job they are paid millions to do, steer clear of trouble on and off the track, compete and win. I am hopeful that, in the cooler light of afterthought, with, I trust, a reminder nudge from his guiding light, Horton, the eager 20-year-old driver, will in future, as he matures, keep his outspoken and critical opinions to himself or the innards of the Red Bull outfit and allow the sympathizers, of whom there will be hordes, to speak for him and his ability. Talking of ability, it speaks volumes for Verstappen. And if ever there was a surefire world champion in the making, it is undoubtedly this vastly gifted, if occasionally untamed newcomer to the top ranks of the Grand Prix elite. He in car number 33, fast becoming a number to watch out for whether you are an ardent fan or a rival, defies his comparative youthfulness and inexperience with a race maturity to be envied. That is why Red Bull, who have nurtured him to the edge of a championship breakthrough to come before he is much older, the last week hurried to secure his immediate future with them with a 3-year contract and upping his salary to a rumored £20 a year ($97 a year), as the covetous likes of Ferrari eyed him with envious intent. Horton added, "Max is a fabulous driver with an exciting future ahead of him. And he is in the best place to have a team built around him, which is what we will do." But, for a moment, back to that clumsy and unfair 5-second penalty that so wickedly robbed Verstappen of an 11th podium. I would hazard a guess that GP race director Charlie Whiting will, behind the scenes, have closely examined the whys and wherefores of his steward's combative decision and, as is his wont, he will have either supported or slammed the decision. Either way, the diplomatic race chief will keep his thoughts to himself. But I hope, for the driver's own good, he has a quiet word of warning and advice with Verstappen. Now the focus will fall on title pacemaker Lewis Hamilton, closing in fast on his 4th crown, needing to finish only in the top 5 to clinch the honor on a track where he has been a winner from pole in 2016 and a runner-up in 2015. The top form record breaker faces 71 nerve-wracking laps of the 2.6-mile (4.18 kilometers) Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, just outside Mexico City, 189 miles (304 kilometers) of action designed to finally wipe out second-placed Sebastian Vettel's and Ferrari's fated challenge. But Verstappen, twice a GP winner, buoyed by his new deal and the towering confidence of his backers and Red Bull team in his rare competitive gift, will be keen to underpin the faith placed in him, by doing his utmost to overshadow the champion-elect Briton, who doesn't need to win to be crowned king.